Historically, it should be a light-hearted address to the women in the audience to thank them for preparing the food. Now, considering they had absolutely nothing to do with the cooking, I'd say all bets are off concerning any at all presentabilities or actually personalities and pleasantries. Now, Mr. Robbie Burns would not be happy knowing that an English Catholic was giving the speech at the bedside. However, he's dead and I'm not. I would like to begin by reading a piece that appeared in Good Housekeeping in the late 1950s, providing sensible advice for women preparing for their husband's return from the office. And let's just see if you guys, see if it rings true to current reality in your own lives at home. This is how it begins. Take 15 minutes to rest so you'll feel refreshed when you rise. Touch up your makeup, put a ribbon in your hair, and be fresh looking. So in reality, jogging bottoms and tracksuit trousers are completely out. Okay? Be a little gay and a little more interesting for him. His boring day may need a lift, and one of your duties is to provide it. At the time of his arrival, eliminate all noise of the dishwasher, dryer, or vacuum. Try to encourage the children to be quiet. I have 3 children, that is absolutely everything possible. Listen to him. You may have a dozen important things to tell him, but the moment of his arrival is not the time. Have half an hour for this kind of you, sweetie. Let him talk first. Remember, his topics of conversation are more important than yours. Make the evening his. Never complain if he comes home late or goes out to dinner or other places of entertainment without you. Now, if only Marilyn's and the 4-plate lounge existed back then, boys. Allegedly. Instead, try to understand his world of strain and pressure. Arrange his cushion and offer to take off his shoes. Speak in a low, soothing, and pleasant voice. Don't ask him questions about his actions. Remember, he is the master of the house. And as such, will always exercise his will with fairness and truthfulness. You have no right to question him. Now, I asked Good Housekeeping if they could print this article next month's edition. But apparently, the editor-in-chief of the magazine, Mrs. Sheila Blige, thought it wasn't appropriate. Strange that. I think Richard Keys and Andy Gray might have a bit of a job here, don't they? Now, women drive, you all drive like crazy lunatics, I have to say. But maybe it's centuries of oppression suddenly reversed by being at the wheel of a blacked out people carrier. Now, tailgating's bad enough, but you lot do it with a mobile in one hand, a Diet Coke in the other, and you steer with your knees. And then you get lost and call us to ask us the way. Now, as you know, we don't get lost. And we read a map without having to turn it upside down. Now, Robert Burns wasn't the first, nor will he be the last, to draw upon analogies to describe the opposite sex. But even he struggled to describe women in simple language. They need to rely upon convoluted analogies, similes, and metaphors. So what are women really like? How about we and I try to keep it simple tonight? Most women set out to try and change a man. And when they change him, they don't like him. A foolish man tells a woman to stop talking, but a wise man tells her that her mouth is extremely beautiful when her lips are closed. And everybody, on one issue at least, men and women agree, they both distrust women. Women need a reason to have sex. Men just need a place. Women are like hurricanes, warm and wild at the beginning, and at the end they leave with your house in a car. My wife told me not to put this one in, but I'm going to put it anyway. Women are like Michael Jackson. They visually change over time and eventually need tons of makeup and want young children. California people, please. However, having said all that, women are gorgeous, sexual, and wonderfully contradictory creatures. They drive us absolutely potty and mad. If women didn't exist, men would never wash, they'd never shave, they'd drink all day, they'd watch sports channels around the clock, together with 4 remote controls knowing exactly what all of them do, and would never accomplish anything worthwhile. We are, and will forever be, in your debt. But just a little advice, gentlemen, the next time any of you attend one of these events, when your wife or your girlfriend or your partner asks you which dress you prefer, it's always the one she's wearing. I see someone going, really, sure. So gentlemen, please be upstanding, charge your glasses. Join me in the toast to the lasses. To the lasses! Now, I'd like to welcome my wife, Mrs. Kim Cooper. How do you turn this thing off?
As many of you know, I am the poor wee devil that is married to my fellow speaker. A duty which I've stoically carried out for an unimaginable number of years and a very great personal pride. I've watched my friends diminish over time, but that's after the time they meet my husband. My fellow speaker promised some humour, and I hope at least some of you found his incoherent rantings of some amusement. It's just I've become used to the English accent and the unintelligible speed at which the words cascade from his mouth in no particular order. And then I was quite educated, not comprehensive. It's just a question of breeding, I suppose. Unlike him, I will stay more with the style of Mr. Burns and make an effort with verse. My wee grandpa is rolling in his grave, knowing I married that man from the south, and not from a town like Lossiemouth. But a lad is a lad, and good ones are hard to find, though it's a wonder we lassies keep of any sane mind. You lads don't get how we lassies can talk at the same time, and understand and hear every single line. But how you talk after pint in the pub, and when asked about feelings, completely shut up. When you hear us talking, do not act like we're dull, and couldn't you just one time give up the remote control? You should know when we ask your thoughts and are behind, and when asked about feelings, we expect a sweet reply that is gentle and kind. When you visit the toilet to do what you do, put the toilet seat down as we follow you. There are times in a month we expect TLC, and not just a fumble on the city. Multitasking, no problem. We remain sane. This seems to be a problem for your wee brain. We shop all day and still remain fresh. So charge your cars as we won't stop for bread. It seems sometimes you've misplaced your thinking cap. And when you're lost, won't you just ask for a map? Please remember that we know the form that God hath willed, so stop exaggerating about what's beneath your kilt. A toast to the laddies for the very best in life and a few concerns for your lovely wives. Lassies, please be upstanding. To the laddies.